Welcome everyone to HueFin News, where we give you guys news according to the charts. Today is October the 20th, 2017, and you guys can see that the market cap today has went up substantially. Today it is now at $174 billion. Yesterday it was at $170.3 billion. So almost $4 billion came back into the cryptocurrency market, and I can tell you that majority of that money probably went into Bitcoin. Bitcoin today made all-time highs today, and the rest of the cryptocurrencies either traded sideways to lower. So our analysis from yesterday was pretty accurate for some of the cryptocurrencies. We mentioned that they would trade higher, but at the end of the trading day they closed lower, and we're going to talk about that and give you our analysis for these major cryptocurrencies. Now, before we get started, please note that we are not investment advisors and we are not giving you guys investment advice, but one of our purpose here on this channel is to eliminate the confusion and just analyze the price bars and the volume to predict. Yes, I did say predict where these cryptocurrencies are likely to be headed. So you guys can see that Bitcoin ended the day positive, up 6.48%. Ethereum is down 2.4%. Ripple is down 3.29%. Bitcoin Cash is down 2.58%. Litecoin ended the day higher, up 0.82%. Dash down 2.05%. NAM is down 5%. BitConnect, which follows Bitcoin, is up 7.79%. Neo is down 5%, and Monero down 0.16%, and Ethereum Classic down 1.5%. So like I just told you, majority of the money that came to the cryptocurrency sphere went into Bitcoin. So now you guys can see that Bitcoin is up 6.61%. The last trade was at $6,071.70. And our analysis on yesterday, we told you that we will be expecting them to trade sideways between $5,400 and the high that occurred on the 13th of October, which was $5,920. The market did that. It started the day out moving lower, but then the market participants came in and pushed the market higher, and I am going to show you when that occurred. If you guys could look at the 1 hour chart, you guys can see that the push to go up bar that we mentioned on our video yesterday, we said that if Bitcoin is going to break higher and make higher highs, we would need to see a push to go up bar, and you guys can see that that occurred at 9 o'clock today. We have this massive widespread push to go up bar on high volume, and ever since then Bitcoin has not been trading lower than that. So now, since Bitcoin has made all-time highs again today, what do we expect them to do? So Bitcoin is not giving us precursors of weakness, right? Stockpile did come in on today's bar, so you would expect the market may trade sideways, and that sideways action will first start out for Bitcoin to come and touch $5,800, right? And anything higher than that, I'm not quite sure everyone would be satisfied. But for it to move lower, we're looking for $5,800 to be the first area that Bitcoin can touch, due to the stockpile that came on today's bar. Okay, but overall we're still expecting Bitcoin to trade higher to sideways. So now we're going to go ahead and check out Ethereum. So Ethereum is down 1.96%. Last trade was at $301.34. And Ethereum did move higher today, but the market closed lower than the low and the close from yesterday. So that has given us a definite precursors of weakness. And since the 18th of October did not materialize, then we are getting more confirmation of precursors of weakness in the market for Ethereum. and we're expecting them to move lower. And our first area that we're expecting Ethereum to come and possibly come and touch is $290. Okay, it might even come as low as the low from the 18th. And if the market is still giving us precursors of weakness, then 280 will be that next area that we're looking for Ethereum to move to. But for the market to shoot higher and close lower tells us that the market's not ready right now for higher prices for Ethereum. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash also is down 2.75%. Last trade was at $322.12. Again, Bitcoin Cash is giving us precursors of weakness, but I want you guys to notice the volume, how it's been decreasing every trading day. We're expecting Bitcoin Cash to trade sideways, and we wanting them to hold right here around that $320 area. If Bitcoin Cash holds that spot, then it will be moving higher to around 340, and that then 360. Okay, that's one of the positive things that is going on for Bitcoin Cash at the moment, is that it's not moving that far to the downside. The market is maintaining the price here at this area, as well as the volume is decreasing. So we will be expecting Bitcoin Cash to continue to trade sideways to higher. So now we're going to talk about Ripple. So Ripple is down 4.41%. Last trade was at 20 cents. And again, Ripple is still giving us precursors of weakness. It is not the opportunity to come inside Ripple right now at the moment. And we're expecting them to come to at least 20 cents and touch. But sooner or later, the market will turn for Ripple because the volume has been decreasing for this particular cryptocurrency, just as it has been with Bitcoin Cash. But we're still looking for them to move sideways to lower, and 20 cents would be that first area that we would expect Ripple to come and touch. If not that, then 19 cents would be that next area if Ripple's breaks that 20 cent support area. One of the things that might happen for Ripple I want to bring up is that it might actually move higher from where it currently is trading now, for the fact that we have a lot of open and closed bars in the background and lows that Ripple came and touch and actually move higher. That is also a possibility, but due to the amount of precursors of weakness and spread that we had over the past 5 trading days, that is not as likely as what we stated earlier for it to come to 20 cents again. So now we're going to look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is up 0.85%. Last trade was at $60.08. And again, Litecoin did not materialize what occurred on the 18th of October. The market has been trading sideways. We did forecast Litecoin to come and at least come up to $64, and instead it hit almost 63, and the market closed lower, letting us know that selling occurred today in Litecoin. So we're expecting them to trade sideways to lower as well. And currently we're looking for it to maintain where it currently is trading now to move lower. It might move a little higher than that, but overall we're expecting them to at least come back down to that $55, $56 area. So now we're going to look at Dash. So Dash is also down 1.97%. Last trade was at $288.21. Again, we had the market, we forecasted them to move higher. We wanted them to move to around 310, but instead it made a high of $301, almost $302. And then the market closed lower than the low and the close from yesterday, which tells us that Dash is not ready for higher prices as well. So we will be expecting them to at least move lower to around $280. The volume was also higher for today, letting us know that the sellers was in control on today. So the market may move to 280 and touch, and then it might move higher from there. So now we're going to look at NEO. So NEO is down 4.98%. Last trade was at $27.56. And we forecasted NEO to trade sideways between $28 and I think it was 32 on the video yesterday. I'm not sure, but the market pretty much traded the whole day towards the bottom end of our analysis of $28. And as a matter of fact, it closed lower than that. So for the market to shoot higher as a high of $29.65 and then for it to close lower, we're expecting NEO to move lower, and $26 is now that area of support that we're looking for NEO to come and touch. Okay, it might actually come to the lows that occurred on the 15th and the 16th, and then you guys can see on the 17th, on the 25th and the 26th of September, where NEO might come here and touch, and then it might move higher from there. But given the spread and where the market closed on today, we're expecting them to at least come to $26. Now let's look at Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic is down 1.38%. Last trade was at $11.10. So all these bars are pretty much the same on today, and it is not by coincidence. You guys can see how the market shot higher for Ethereum Classic, but it also closed on the low end of the bar. So the interest in these higher prices for some of these these altcoins is not there at the moment. So we would be expecting also for Ethereum Classic to trade sideways to lower, and we're looking for it to come to the low that occurred on the 18th of October. If the market is truly weak, then $10 would be in the cards, but we do not foresee that happening. But one of the things that is of note is that the volume is higher than what it was yesterday. So that trial run bar that we mentioned for Ethereum Classic was found guilty, and we will be expecting Ethereum Classic to be moving lower. And then the last one for today is going to be Monero. So Monero ended the day higher, up 0.5%. Last trade was at $88.94. So again, we had almost like a trial run bar on the 18th of October. The market shot higher, but it closed lower. And then again on today, more stockpile is in the market for Monero. When you have this much stockpile occurring on consecutive days, you do not expect the market to be moving higher. So we will say that Monero will be moving lower, and we're looking at $85, $84, $85 as the area for Monero to come and touch. But if the market is extremely weak, then the next area that we are looking for Monero to come to is the low that occurred on the 24th of August, which was $79, so around $80. So you guys can see overall in the cryptocurrency market, the altcoins is definitely giving us precursors of weakness and the ability to be moving lower, and that's what our analysis was for the majority of these cryptos, because it seemed like the interest at the time being is with Bitcoin and the hard fork that is forthcoming on October 25th. So a lot of the funds capital is going into Bitcoin at the moment. So a lot of these other altcoins you might expect to be trading sideways for the time being. Okay, so appreciate the new subscribers who came on board. Guys, go ahead and check out that video that we created called just some of the basics to give you guys the terminology that we use consistently here on this channel. It is not all inclusive, but it just gives you a couple of terms that we use daily for this particular market language. Okay, appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who's been here since the very beginning. Hope your confidence is increasing as we do these daily cryptocurrency market analysis, because the market is a language, and simply you can tell what's going to occur in the market just by the price bars and the volume. Okay, so that's all we got. You guys have a good day, stay profitable, and I'll talk to you guys later.